I said she don't need a man, independent and she know it. She gotta pay your bills, she don't care how she do it. Convince him with her words, she sounding like a poet. I love you gone for.
It actually it's crazy. It kind of just fell into my lap. Originally, I wanted to be an actor and like a model, but I always knew I wanted to entertain people. I love doing that, and it is where I ended up going up to a show, Mark Battle's show. It was actually his first tour, and we kind of linked up through there. And then he came to LA to link up with me, and then he's just like, "Yo, what can you do? You just working a retail job. Like you gotta be able to do something other than that, creativity." And so he gave me a beat. I wrote to it, and like I didn't know what I was doing. And he liked it. He put it on his mixtape, and after I saw the response from that, I was just like, "This is what I want to do."
And then your tour is called Major Without a Major. So what's the inspiration behind that?
Basically, that we can do it major without a major label cosign. There's tons of fully independent labels out there, but we truly have no backing from. There's no funds from a major label. There's no silent partners. No, it's everything that we make, everything that we put out is solely on us. Every piece of music, every merchandise, we make the final decision and everything. There's no higher up, there's no, no label. So basically, we just want to show y'all that we're really out here doing it independently.
And how has your family and friends influenced you into pursuing your musical career?
Actually, I was one of those people that, I want to do this, and okay, I want to do this, and then I go and commit to this, and now I don't like it, so 2 weeks later I'm not doing this, and this is my dream to do this. So at first, when I brought it up to them, my family's always been supportive, but just as parents, they're like, okay, this is like the 8th dream you've had this month, you know what I'm saying? Is this really what you want to do? And after, a couple months of really seeing it happen and really work, they fully supported me and have been there every step of the way so far.
You and Mark have been playing shows and been making music with people like MGK and Kid Ink and like Wale and Lil Wayne. So how does it feel like to kind of be with people like that?
Yeah, it's just a blessing, to even be in the same room or even on the same song as them. It's just like it's inspiring, you know what I'm saying? That and it gives you hope and faith that okay, we're doing something right if these artists want to come and mess with us type thing, you know what I'm saying? And for the next couple of years, I just I see ourselves building our fan base, dropping great music, progressing with the music as well, progressing with the shows, getting bigger, more people coming out. The fans are really starting to be solid. We got like a solid cult following. Just like a lot of people just are really starting to mess with us, like true core fans.
Okay, so then how would you describe like your shows, like the vibe, musically, visually?
Insane. That's how I could describe our show. It's just in total chaos, insane. And anybody that comes through or that has come to a Fly America show will tell you that it's the last thing they expect because of our music. Our music is very vibey and hip hop and melodic, and we got some bangers as well. But there's some of the songs are more like chill, relax. So when you come to the shows, you sort of expect that, and we give it to you because we want to vibe with you and we want to take you out of that whatever you're going through, and for that hour and a half that you hear, you just forget about everything and just have a great time.
Lastly, you just came out with your mixtape, The Second Coming. So what was the recording process like, and how did you come up with like the song?
Dropped LA Confidential. It was it's a great moment for to have your first mixtape, but it's kind of like I don't like that music. I'm just be honest because of the progression and how much The Second Coming has come together. Two of the songs were made like 6 months. Like Confidence and Real One were made 6 months before we even started working on The Second Coming. We just had them in there, so that was really dope to be able to go back and be like, wow, these songs actually, you know what I'm saying? We can really use these songs on here. And then the other dope part about it was being in Indiana. I fly out to Indiana whenever we do it because that's where Battles and all them are stationed. But we have a great engineer and studio that we use out there, which really helps me get my creativity completely flowing and just everything. The vibes are great out there, so it's a great experience.
What's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure, ice cream. Ice cream and unfortunately, reality shows. I'm not going to tell you which one. You know what I'm saying? Alright, shout out to the Kardashians. I love the Kardashians. Keeping up with the Kardashians, my guilty pleasure. I only watch it for Scott though.
And then what's your weirdest fear?
Sharks and spiders.
Same.
I'm deathly afraid of spiders and flying bugs.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they can hurt you or not. It's just the fact that they can fly and sneak up on you. It's like you don't know when they're coming, and then the next thing you know, you have it in your ear. It's terrifying.
And then how would you describe yourself in one word?
Electrifying.
Oh, that's a good one. And then what would be a theme song for your life?
I really like Through the Wire because it's a triumph story. It's like, you know, a success story type thing. You know what I'm saying?
I said I'm fresh off of vacation. It's a celebration. Hard work, a little patience, and a lot of dedication.